Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and we just ended up the stream, and I've decided to do the intro for this particular video with a couple of videos that I did record on stream. So today we're hopping into the Devilish Party Challenge, the Zero Stamina event that is out on OPTC Global at the moment, and I do have 3 teams for you guys in this particular video. So if you do want to check out the streams, comment over when I am streaming. If you do want to join the Discord, that's the easiest way to find out when I am streaming, or follow me on Twitter. That's another way to find out as well. So the first team I have for you guys is a double Roger team. Now this team did it very, very well, did it very, very comfortably, and did it very, very easily. The key supports you guys can see on this particular team, so we do have Crocus on our Roger. We do have 20th Anniversary Sanji on our Zoro, and we have Corazon on our V3 Law. The next team I have for you guys is actually led by Halloween Ace. Now Halloween Ace was the unit that came out when this event was around. And he's very, very good for it. So I did bring a friend V2 Snake Man for this particular team, just so I could get another attack boost on the final stage. And it worked very, very well as well. So the only notable support that you guys can see on this particular team is we are using Ivankov on our Snake Man. That way we can get rid of the poison. Very similar to the 20th Anniversary Sanji. The final team I have for you is a Shanks crew team. Now you guys know me, I'm always clearing content with my boy Shanks crew. So we got it done with Shanks crew, but we did bring our friend Roger. We are using pretty much as many different units as I possibly can. We are bringing V1 Rayleigh again, and we do have the 20th Anniversary Sanji on our Nami for this particular team as well. We do have Cat Viper on our Chopper as well to get rid of the bind that gets inflicted on the 4th stage, I'm pretty sure. As well as Mistums on our Luffy. Now, Mistums isn't overly important. I don't even know if he's essential. He's just very, very good, especially for the Bardo stage, just taking a little bit less damage on that particular stage. If he's necessary or not, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think he is, but he might be. I mean, let me know in the comment section below if he is. So, they're the teams, guys. Let's hop in. Let's see how they performed. Alright, so the first team, shout out to Orbital in the chat for the team building, and shout out to Manuel. Apparently, he's a small channel. I will link him in the description below, as he's the original creator of this team, apparently. So, we are using a double Roger team. We have Clay, V3 Law, V1 Rayleigh 6+, and Treasure Map Zora as our units. We are using the support of Crocus and Corazon and the 20th Anniversary Sanji. They are very, very important. So if you are using this team, you do need to make sure that you have those 3 supports to get around some of the defects that apply throughout the run. So on the first stage, we come up against a bunch of penguins, turtles, all of those guys that sort of charge your specials and stuff like that. Luffy is here to say hello, and then he sort of just runs away. So what we're going to do on the first turn is we're going to use one of our Treasure Map Zoro specials. That way we can just literally just get a full stage clear and move on to the next stage. We pretty much get all of our specials from the penguins, but we are just like a couple like specials short. You can farm some orbs on this next stage if you want, but it's not really going to matter too much, as we are going to sort of take our time on the Bardo stage anyway. So I'm just going to fly through this next stage here and move on to stage 3. On stage 3 is where we get poison, so that's where the support of the 20th Anniversary Sanji is going to come into play. Bardo is going to give us a 50% HP cut as well, which has been annoying, and he does have 3 units in front of him. He also rerolls your specials back by 2 turns, which is a little bit annoying, but that's where the captain ability of, what's his name? Ace was very, very important when this content first dropped. Now, you should have switched with the Clay there. I was sort of just talking away and totally forgot. So that way you can get a little bit of damage reduction, so you don't take as much damage from Bardo. But Bardo doesn't do too much besides just normal attack. And as long as you remove that poison, you are going to be okay, as the poison is the big thing that you need to sort of be worried about on this particular stage. We're just going to take our time on Bardo here, taking him down little by little, just so he gets rid of that res mechanic, or the auto resilience. I always stuff that up. The resilience mechanic. So we do have a bit of pinch healing on some of our units here. So we are going to try and utilize that as much as we can, especially on our Law and our Rayleigh. Alright, so now that the resilience is gone, we are just going to finish off Bardo here. Again, we do have pinch healing, so we are going to make sure we can utilize that. I think V1 Rayleigh has the highest pinch healing on this particular team for me. On the next stage, we come up against the Halloween Boa and Halloween Vivi. So they're going to give us a full board of non-matching orbs, as well as locking those orbs. They put up immunity to delay, they have an auto heal mechanic, and then they bind one of our units for 4 turns. This is where Corazon is very, very handy, as Corazon is just going to remove that the bind. And then we can use our Law special to give us a full board of orbs, an orb boost, and a chain lock. Then we can sort of just take out Boa here with our Psy units, easy claps, And then we can finish off Vivi with our Rayleigh. So on to the next stage. We come against Perona and a bunch of the ghosts. They're going to bind your bottom row for 10 turns, which is a little bit annoying. But it's not really the end of the world, as we can get around that. What we're going to do here is we're going to use our Roger special. Our friend Roger special especially. So that way we can just clear the mobs. And that way we've got our massive attack boost to take out Perona. Easy peasy. So onto the next stage, we come up against the Dark King Rayleigh, the Halloween version. He's going to do like a wave clear sort of thing, but it's why you're Roger's second-hand man, bro. He puts up extra damage, but with the limit breaks, we can remove that as well. So what we're going to do here on Rayleigh, he puts up 3 turns of 1 special only. So we're going to switch with our Invinclay, and then we can use our Invinclay special to give us the auto heal for 5 turns. We want to stall out on Rayleigh here, because apparently he has a mechanic where he's actually going to give us a full board of special charge, and he is also going to turn into an inch unit, which is going to help us out. So we definitely really want to make sure that we do have some sort of auto heal mechanic. And as you can see, we're getting around 12,000 healing, and he's doing around 17,000 damage. Once we drop below 50%, we can rely on auto heal once again. And I probably should have switched with Invinclay, but I totally forgot because I was chatting away again. So that way we just take a little bit less damage. Oh, it's a lot. So after that 3rd turn, Rayleigh is going to turn into a inch unit. He's going to do another sort of wave clear mechanic. But again, Roger's going to just come in and remove that. And now, I'm assuming, is when we can actually take him out. So we're going to use the super typing of Roger here so we can get a full board of orbs. And then we can clear out Rayleigh. I probably should have switched into Invinkov before I did this, but look, it's not the end of the world, as we still have enough damage to take Rayleigh out. Once Rayleigh dies, he does res for some reason, and then he runs away. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not even the start of the world. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know why that's a thing. So on the final stage, we come up against Luffy. Luffy is going to bind our middle row for 10 turns. Which will go down to 7, obviously, with sockets. So this is where we can use the special of Rayleigh to remove that. But before we do that, we're actually going to use our Law special. Law's going to give us 2 turns of an Orb Boost and a Chain Lock. And then we can use our Rayleigh special to remove the bind. Next, we can use our Zoro special to remove the 2 turns of Threshold that Luffy applies. And then finally, we can use our Roger special to extend our Orb Boost and get that Crocus effect. So we get a little bit of healing as well as damage reduction. Now with that, we should have plenty of damage to take out Luffy. Just make sure that you're attacking with your... okay, that doesn't even matter. We have so much damage. We have so much damage. Now, I think on the 3rd turn, Luffy has a blow-away mechanic. So you do want to make sure that you do kill Luffy before that. But as you can see... How do we get around this special bind now? Do we even need to get around the special blind? Let's just use that Invinclay special here. Because that way we can just get some healing. I mean, it's not really the end of the world. And then we can use our other Roger super typing to get a full board of orbs. Again, we want to hit with Rayleigh last, as Rayleigh is going to have the most damage with color affinity. Oh, there's just so much damage here. Roger, why are you so good? Boom! There we go. Catch you later. Catch you later. So there you go. That was the Roger team. Does it very, very well. Again, shout out to Orbital in the chat as well as Manuel. Again, I will link his video in the description below. And that way you can go check out his original video. But there we go. We get the 20 gems. We get a whole bunch of other rewards as well, which is really, really nice. And it does it very, very well. So, yeah. Alright, so this is the next team we're going to be using. We do have Treasure Map Ace as our leader. And we have a friend V2 Snake Man. We are rocking the Treasure Map Boa. We have the V1 Snake Man. We have Ain, as well as the Koala that came out with the the Halloween Ace batch. We are using Imrikov support on our Luffy to remove poison as well. And the rest of the supports are just stat boosters. So hopefully we can get it done with this particular team. We'll see how we go. Alright, so on the first turn, we are going to just take out the penguin. As well as the rest of the guys, because we do have barrier pen, which is great. And then we can move on to the second stage. Halloween Ace is going to trigger the super typing for Luffy, which is really, really cool. Unfortunately, though, our Luffy really is only giving 2 of our strength units a big buff. The rest of the team's only getting 3.75, which is a bit annoying, but the super typing of Luffy is probably going to help us out just with that extra attack booster. Alright, so we are going to try and take out the guys in the front. This is where the support of Ivankov is going to come in so we can remove the poison. Alright, so we want to kill the guys in the front and try and do as much damage as we can to Bardo after that. So, here we go. Bardo does only hit us around 10k as well. That's why we do want to remove that poison. But we do have pinch healing on a couple of units. Oh, fuck. I need to stop talking while I'm doing these freaking runs. It's where I become an absolute spoon. But we do have to take 3 turns to take out Bardo anyway, as he does have resilience. Resilience is really annoying. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world here because we can stall it out. As Halloween Ace does give us a lot of HP. Provided we remove that poison, we should be doing alright. Alright, so now that the resilience is gone, we can move on. So the next stage against Boa and Vivi. So Boa and Vivi are actually going to give us a full board of negative orbs, which is a little bit annoying. But it's really not the end of the world because we did bring a friend Snake Man. They're also going to bind one of our units randomly. You just got to make sure that unit isn't AIM. So then that way you can use the AIM special to remove the binds. And it's going to give us damage reduction as well, which is nice. But hopefully we can just take these 2 out before that even happens. So we're going to take out the Boa here with our color affinity. No, we're not, apparently. Oh, no, we're not, apparently. Ace didn't kill Vivi. Okay, well, the damage reduction from AIM is going to come in handy now, as we are going to take 2 turns to kill Vivi. On the second turn, Vivi is going to special bind our entire team. But it's not the end of the world, as Ace is actually going to remove that. Probably should have attacked with the Luffy, so that way we can get some pinch healing. Beautiful. On to stage 5, we come up against a bunch of negative ghosts and Piranha. Now, we do want to make sure that we kill those negative ghosts, as they are going to gloom us, which is really, really annoying. So we can use A special to remove the bind here. And then we can actually use our Snake Man special to give us an orb boost. We can carry that orb boost into over 2 turns. And we got to make sure that we kill all the ghosts. Now, we do have barrier pen with most of our units here, so we're going to utilize that as well. Beautiful. Because we get 2 turns of an orb boost with Luffy, we can take Piranha out on the second turn, which is going to help us out a lot. And make sure you guys are hitting with your Luffys to make sure that you are getting that pinch healing. Any healing is good healing when it comes to this particular piece of content. As when we get to Rayleigh, things are going to get a little bit shaky. But that's why we brought Koala. Rayleigh's going to remove all of our debuffs and whatnot. But then we can use our Koala special here. Koala's going to heal us for 3 turns, as well as give us 50% damage reduction for 3 turns. After that sort of 3 turns, Rayleigh is going to turn into a Psy unit, and he's going to give us a full board of specials. So make sure you don't kill him until he does that. But he does hit very, very hard. So the Koala special is just absolutely GOAT mode for this particular stage. Do get him down fairly low though, because you do want to make sure you can kill him when he does change into that Psy type. And hitting your perfects again with your Luffy's is going to give you a little bit of pinch healing. I think Koala has pinch healing as well. Oh, we got to be careful. Alright, beautiful. So Rayleigh should turn into a Psy unit now. He is going to do another, like, clear, but it doesn't really matter because we don't have anything for him to clear. And then hopefully we can get some beautiful. So when Rayleigh dies, he just reses, just does like a full heal and runs away. Nothing too drastic. On the final stage against Luffy now. So against Luffy, Luffy's going to put up Threshold for 3 turns, which will go down to 2. He binds our middle row for 2 turns as well. And gives us a full board of Bomb Orbs. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use our Super Type Luffy special to give us a full board of Orbs. Then we can use our Ace special. That way we can remove the bind and get an attack buff. Because we have an Int Orb on our Ace now, we can use our Boa special. Boa's going to give us a heal and set the defense to 0, as well as give us the conditional. Or she doesn't set the defense to 0, she drops it. We are going to use our Ain special as well. That way we can get some damage reduction, because Luffy does have a death hit. You could use the Koala special again, actually, for some healing as well. You know what? Screw it. I think we just might do that. And then we're going to use our other Snake Man special. So that way we can get a carryover of an orb effect, as well as an additional chain buff. So with that, we should have enough damage. You have 83, you have 51. So the int units are still going to be hitting harder. So we're going to start with Koala. Oh, wow. Yo, JJ. He's going to have a res, and on the 3rd turn, he does blow away units. Ooh. We only just had enough to survive that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to use Boa's special once again. And that way we can set the defense low once again there. And now we should just be able to use the super typing of our Super Type Luffy for an attack buff. And with that, we should just be back in the exact same boat, right? Boom. See you later. And there you go. So that was Halloween, Ace, and Super Type Luffy taking down the 0 stamina event. That team actually worked fairly well. Not too many issues. Not as good as the Roger team, but definitely worked fairly well. So the final team we're going to try is utilizing my boy Shanks' crew. We are bringing a friend Roger, however. I tried to mix up the subs as much as I can, but just bringing V1 Rayleigh is just really, really good. He's awesome. But we do have the 20th anniversary Nami with the Sanji support once again. We have Chopper with the Neko support to remove binds. And we're using Laffy here as well with the Mistum support. Now, I've just chucked the Mistums on for just a little bit of help on the Bardo stage. But whether that's necessary or not, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't think it will be. Alright, so because we're running the Shanks crew Roger combo, we can get the super typing of Roger. We also have V1 Rayleigh for the super typing as well. So we're going to take out the Penguins on the 1st turn. And then we can move into the next turn. You know what? We're just going to take everyone out. Alright. On the next turn, we come up against a bunch of sort of zombie lackeys. They're sort of just there to get cooldowns if you need it. But as you can see with this particular team, we're not really going to need it. So let's just take them all out. Actually, we're going to leave one alive, because then we can switch into the crew again. And that way... Considered Kaido's OP. Shut up, chat. Shut up. We're gonna switch into the crew, so that way we can switch back into Shanks for a higher captain multiplier. Bardo's going to take away half our HP. He's going to poison us. We can remove that with the Sanji. And he rolls our specials back by 2 turns. That's where the Mistum support's going to be quite handy, as he's going to give damage reduction. He also gives back Law Special, but it's not the end of the world. Like, we don't really need the Law Special there. Alright, we're going to switch with our Laffy as well after we use the Shanks crew switchability. Okay, and then we can save our red unit for that. Ossa! That's a big shot. So we're not going to take much damage from Bardo there, which is great. And then we can switch with Shanks crew again. That way we got damage reduction from our captain ability. And we are going to make the use of our pinch healing. Crew is going to give us a little bit of damage reduction, which is nice. And we're just going to stall out the resilience here. I thought for sure that Luffy had pinch healing. Am I tripping there? Or is it like a low pinch healing? Alright, so now that the resilience is gone, we are going to hit with Rayleigh, because Rayleigh has good pinch healing. On to the next stage, we are going to come up against Boa and Vivi, the Halloween versions. So what we're actually going to do on this particular stage here is we get a full board of negative orbs, which kind of sucks. But what we can actually do here is we can switch with our Shanks crew for an attack boost and then use our Luffy special. So we're going to remove the bind with the Neko support, and that's when we can switch with Shanks crew. We can use our... that sucks. I'm going to switch with Luffy because that way we can hit everyone with the special. And they're going to make Dex and Quick Orbs matching, which will help us out a bit as well. Do I want to use a Shanks crew special here? I kind of want to use a Shanks crew special here. Screw it, let's use Shanks crew special. Let's do it. We're going to use Shanks crew special here. That way we can get an orb on Rayleigh. That's definitely going to help us out as we can now tear our way through Boa. And we can tear our way through Vivi as well. Main reason I wanted to use Shanks crew special there is because we're not actually going to... Oh, I just realized I put characters in the wrong spot. Oh, actually no, it doesn't matter. Because we're going to do this. I'm basically going to kill all of them. And... Can we solo turn on Perona? Is that a thing? Or should we just kill her and move on? I think we're going to have to just kill her and move on. Yep. So when we move to the next stage against Rayleigh, he's going to do that effect where he blows away all of our buffs, but it doesn't really matter because we have Roger. Okay, so we're going to use our Rayleigh special here. That's going to remove the... Ah, right. Going to remove the bind, and then we can start attacking with our pinch healing units. Oh, actually, no, we got a heal from Perona, so we don't actually have pinch healing. We do want to wait for Rayleigh to turn into a Psy unit once again before we do kill him, but as you can see, he does a lot of damage. So make sure you stay as your crew, and then we can use our Chopper special. So that way we can get some auto healing going, and now pinch healing should be in effect. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so what we want to do here is we're going to use our Nami special. Nami's going to give us damage reduction. Then we can... Oh, what do we want to do here? We're going to switch with... We're going to switch with our Luffy for the attack boost on just on Luffy. That way we can stay as our crew and we can make sure that we have that extra damage reduction while still doing a lot of damage with our boy Luffy. We do have pinch healing now with a lot of our units, so we can stay alive. Plus, Nami is going to give us a very, very nice damage reduction. Alright, so now Rayleigh is going to turn into a int unit, and this is where we can start doing big damage to our boy. Do I want to use the super typing here, though? I think I need that for the next stage, don't I? Yes, I do. Just with the switchability of Shanks crew, I think we're going to be alright here. As we do have 3 Psy units on this team. Yeah, we're going to be alright. And there goes Rayleigh. Rayleigh's going to, like, res and then just run away. He doesn't do too much. So on the final stage against Luffy now, he's going to turn into a Psy unit. And he puts up Threshold for 2 turns. He's going to bind our middle row. And that's where I just got absolutely cut. Because I put Rayleigh in the wrong spot. Man. Why am I like this? Why the hell am I like this? Ugh. I want to talk about it. Bro, what are the chances? There's no chance. Are you kidding? Surely not. Can anyone tell me if this is real life right now? Can anyone tell me if this is real life right now? Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Isaiah in the chat. Shout out to Isaiah. He called it from the beginning. We win these, boys. We win these. Okay, so to make that easier, obviously swap Rayleigh and Chopper, but yo! Are you kidding? This is why Shanks' crew is the GOAT. Right there. With the help of Roger, of course, but right there. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. Alright, so there you guys go. There were my 3 teams against the Devilish Party Challenge 0 Stamina event against Luffy. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, make sure to belt that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with more OPTC content I post, hit the big red subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified, hit that little bell icon too, so YouTube notifies you when I upload my stuff. So, most importantly guys, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.